You are being asked to separate a version of you that no longer exists. How do you know this is to be true? When you start feeling hopeless in the eyes of others, when you're doing all the right things that you feel are correct as you're aligning yourself to your higher version of yourself, when you're doing the work, you're meditating, you're changing your diet, you're connecting with nature, you're finding great days, but then there's more darker days or more hidden mysterious days that follow after that. You feel like you're doing something wrong. You feel like you're doing something wrong in the eyes of others, especially the ones who love you the most, the ones that have been or are in your closest circle. You're feeling guilty. You're feeling shame. Your past is haunting you. Yet you've done everything that you can to clean your system, your vessel, your mind. You've been working on your emotions. You've been also aligning yourself with people that resonate with you. And yet you feel like you are the dreamer awakening into your own dream. But it doesn't feel very good, does it? You're turning off the TV. You're no longer watching the news. You're tempted to turn off social media. Yet there seems to be a dark fire in you that's asking you to run away from everything and everyone, including yourself. If most of those apply to you, it means that you're being asked by the universe, by your higher self, to disconnect from a version of you that no longer exists. There's never going to be the right time. There's never going to be a right time. It's never going to feel good enough. And there will be not one person that will support you if you try to or attempted to speak your mind. See, it was designed that way. This is and was the only way that you can finally connect to who you've always meant to be. You are being cocooned like that of a butterfly to be. And when the timelines seem to be collapsing within you, the days and the weeks are seemingly running faster. Day and night, weekends pass, and you feel like you're living the same day. You wake up and you have the same routine, same ritual, and disconnecting and doing some trail walking, going to the woods, climbing a mountain, being in the water. It feels good for a little bit, but then you come home. Then you plug into work. Then you see those bills rack up. That means that the timelines are collapsing on you. And they, whoever they are, fill in the blanks, will keep you in your illusion. And because you are becoming more and more aware of it, at least subconsciously, and it's creeping up into your conscious, it's going to creep up like a dark shadow, like something at night watching over you. And yes, sometimes it is something of a dark nature, or oftentimes watching you, because you are being watched now. But on another note, it's a version of you that's ready to awaken. And your soul, she, Mother Earth, the same. She's required to erupt in you in the same way that the volcanoes are erupting, in the same way that you're starting to see horrible chaos in this outside world. Because nothing in you, within you, can no longer be suppressed or repressed. This is not a choice anymore. The higher you want to go, the deeper you must be within your murky waters. The waters became murky from all of the conditioning from this life, and also ancestral and genetic predispositions that you chose to be born with and incarnate here with. See, a lot of it never belonged to you. Yet when you bear that burden, there is no separation, because it's all walking with you and within you. Why? Because you know, I know that you know that you were built for this shit. You were built to ravel everything up within your entire life, because you knew when the time was right, and the time is right. You are the only one and are the only one that's going to complete ancestral family curses from both sides of the family. Not just from family that was born and incarnated in this life, but from past lives. See, you're the one. Especially if we found each other on this. It must be that way. You're the one that was needed to plunge into those murky waters, into the darkest night of your soul, where you see all of those people, ancestors and non-ancestors alike, lost in their illusion that they see and know as reality. You needed to cloak yourself to a point where even you needed to forget self. And as you started to plunge deeper and deeper and deeper into the lowest part of your minds, nightmares, chaos, brutality, violence, and the way that you were sponging everything in, once you reached that point zero of inertia, where there was nowhere else to go, no place to gather into, no safety zone, where it seems like everything and everyone is disappearing from you. Once you unplug yourself in completion and in entirety, and you know what I'm talking about, in your way, you allow what was supposed to happen and what will happen to unravel. And all of those burdens, all of those experiences will dismantle, will become beautiful chaos as you observe both the blessing and the curse return to ashes. And from there, Phoenix, you rise, because you have always been the one to be incarnated here, to traverse, shapeshift, quantum leap, not over as in bypass surgery, but through, within, carving a path that never existed, that can only have been created by you. See, your family, your ancestors that walk in flesh form were not built or designed to see or understand you. Most will have to physically die in flesh form to remember, but not you. Your cocoon is cracked, and it's going to feel, and it feels exactly how you're feeling right now. Exactly, partly the reason why you may be relating to this video. Observe. Be kind to yourself. You are the medicine woman, the medicine man. When you feel stuff or something or someone happening to you in any way, you must command it, invoke the understanding of how you feel, and you must say to yourself and out loud, this right here is happening for me. no longer to me. This right here is happening always for my highest good and for the greatest good of all beings the same. Grid worker, light worker, this is how you re-encode the new world. Not the new world order, the new world that you always have been walking within. As you've walked as the contrast, as everyone saw you as the contrast to this. But now as you uncloak yourself, the cocoon is cracked to such a point where all you need to do is rise and expand. All you need to do now is give yourself permission and invoke. We need you.